Hello, church family. This is Pastor Lance. I'm sure by now all of you have heard about the stay-at-home ordinance, which was passed on March 30th by the Raleigh City Council. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk with you about the implications that ordinance is going to have on our church and what that's going to do for us in the near future. So I'm going to take a little time and walk you through how our church staff is going to respond to this ordinance and what that means for you as a member of our church. The first thing that I'd like to say to you is that this ordinance lists churches as an essential business. So it does not require us to completely stop what we're doing. This ordinance and the things that our government is asking us to do is not an infringement on our religious liberties. It is not asking us, it's not singling us out as a church or the church. It's just asking us to be responsible in what we do, and it does list us, as I said, as an essential business. So I want to be very careful about what we do in the near future so that we work with our government officials and we work with the CDC to help in preventing the spread of the coronavirus. And I pray that you would join with me in praying for our government officials and not work against what they're trying to do. We want to be very careful to work with them and not against them. We are still allowed to record our services. We're still allowed to record our prayer meetings and our devotionals and our Sunday morning and Wednesday night services and distribute those virtually. We are just going to work with the government and not meet in person until this ordinance is through. The dates the ordinance gives us with these restrictions is from April 6th through May 11th. And so I'm going to talk to you about what that means for us with our services here in just a moment. But we're going to look at all of April for right now, and then we're going to revisit things as we get close to the end of April and see if things have changed. We may get more information as we go through April, and some of the things that I'm going to talk to you about may change as we gain more information. And so I'm going to talk to you about what we're doing through April, and then when we get close to the end, when we get close to May, we're going to revisit this, and I'll talk to you again about what we're going to do through May. But for April, and effective this coming Monday, April 6th, we will be shutting down the building, the church building, to the public. We will be locking the doors. Monday through Friday, the building will be closed. Our offices will not be open. We will have a skeleton crew in and out of the building, and so far as we're able, we're going to have the staff working from their homes. Now, that means if you need something, you will still be able to call the church office number. You will still be able to reach Karen, our office manager, or a pastor, and we will still be able to make appointments. But we want to very closely follow this stay-at-home ordinance. So all business that is not essential to the day-to-day operations of the church will be suspended, or it will be done from home. We are going to continue to staff a pastor here Monday through Friday so that the building is not left unattended. Our office manager, Karen, will be working from home a few days a week, but she'll have a hybrid schedule where she'll also be in the office. But we have worked things out to where she'll still be able to answer office phone calls from her home. So if you need something, you can still call the office. You'll be able to reach Karen or a pastor, and you can continue to make appointments for things. But all the exterior doors will be locked from April 6th through the rest of April. So you will not be able to stop by unless you make an appointment. Now that means even if you have a key to the building, I'm going to ask that you not come and that you don't bring anyone else in the building without first making an appointment. That will give us time to disinfect the building, to do deep cleaning, to allow our staff to go through and make sure that we are following all the CDC guidelines on preventing this virus from taking root in our building. And so we're taking advantage of this time without public coming through. And I would ask for your help with that. And so please, if you need something, again, call the office, set up an appointment, and we will take that on a case-by-case basis. And thank you guys for cooperating with me on that. The other thing that I want to address is our service times. I want to talk first about Sunday morning services and how we're going to do that through the month of April. This coming Sunday, which is April 5th, we'll be sending out an online service just as we have the past several weeks, and we will continue to do that throughout the month of April. Every Sunday in April will be an online service. This includes Easter Sunday, April 12th. Now, I know that Easter is a very special Sunday. It is to me, and it is to all believers. And we will do special things to celebrate Easter. But with this stay-at-home ordinance, it is not feasible. It is really not within the confines of what the city council has asked of us. We are not able to meet together on Easter. And so I'm going to ask that you guys join with us online. We will have an online service. We will do fun things to celebrate Easter together, but it will just look a little differently this year than it has in the past. So please look forward to more information as we get closer to Easter. I'll let you know what we plan to do, and I'm sure that it will be something that will be special to all of us, and it will be a memory that we'll have forever and ever. So that this is just a very unique situation. But I want to be very clear. Every Sunday at 10 a.m. we will drop a video online of our Sunday service. We ask that you continue to worship with us and pray for our city as we walk through this pandemic, and pray that we stay safe and that our church shines as a beacon of hope to our community. And so that will be every Sunday in April unless something changes. Now again, as we get closer to May, we're going to revisit this and see if we are able to meet together at that time. We're going to do all that we can to meet together as soon as possible, so long as it's safe and healthy and appropriate and responsible. So long as it meets those criteria, we will meet together as soon as we possibly can. But for the month of April, we will be meeting online on Sundays. That is also the same for Wednesdays. Every Wednesday through the month of April, we will drop a video online through our Facebook and YouTube pages at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesdays with a devotional and a prayer. I invite you to pray with the pastors as we lead these prayer meetings virtually. Pray with us on the points that we'll be sending out to you online. Today was the first day we sent out prayer points, and I invite you to, when you receive those emails, to pray all Wednesday long about what I'm praying for and the rest of the staff are praying for. We are meeting corporately through the internet. We're meeting corporately with the Lord, and that's a pretty unique thing. And we are still praying together. It just looks a little different than we're used to. And so we'll continue to send those emails with the prayer points, and I invite you to pray with me on those and the rest of the staff. If you're not getting those emails, please call the church office at 573-364-1266, and we will put you on the email chain so you can get the prayer points and pray along with us. All are invited to pray with us corporately. Please take advantage of that. The other thing that I want to talk to you guys all about is about your giving. If you want to continue to give, if you are trying to give and you're not sure how to give your tithes and your offerings, I want to be very clear about how you can continue to contribute to the ministries of the church as we negotiate this unprecedented time. You can feel free to give online on our website by going to rollafirstassembly.church. Simply click the Giving tab in the top right-hand corner and follow the prompts from there. You will be able to set up an account through the Tithely app, and you can give online. If that's not something you're comfortable with, or you're not sure how to do that, or you don't have access, you can still mail in your tithes and your offerings if you'd like to do that. Mail them to the church office at 1608 North Oak Street, Rolla, Missouri, 65401. We will receive those and process those, and everybody will be receiving the proper credit. Our business administrator is still working diligently to make sure that people's tithes and offerings are going to the right place. We're also continuing to provide to the missionaries that we have promised to contribute to. We are continuing to provide for their ministries and for their welfare. So if you have done a faith promise for a missionary, if you continue to send that giving to us, we will send that to the missionaries, and we will ensure that they stay provided for through this time. We want to make sure that our missionaries are well taken care of. If you have any questions about that, or if you would really like to drop by the office and give us your tithes and offerings that way, to leave it at the office, you may call and make an appointment, and we can let you in when the appointment time is made. And again, that's at the office number. Feel free to call anytime. I want you to rest assured that we are doing all that we can. Again, we're doing all we can to meet together as soon as possible. We want to do our best to support our government leaders, our government officials, those in authority over us. We want to make their job easy. We want to pray for them. We don't want to work against them. We want them to feel the presence of the Lord as they lead us through their office. And so I ask that you pray for them and not work against them. I ask that you pray for the leadership of this church, the deacon board, the pastoral staff, the office staff and administration staff. None of us have ever gone through this before. We're doing the very best we can to care for you spiritually, to care for you emotionally, and to care for the tithes and offerings that you bring to us. We want to be good stewards of those. And so we're working very diligently to make sure that we're still providing ministry to this community and to you. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you have ideas on ways that we could take advantage of this unique opportunity to reach the lost, please call our offices and talk to me or another pastor. We want to hear from you. We love you all, and that will not change throughout this whole process. We love you, we are praying for you, and we want to be here for you no matter what you need. So please call us. Let us know what's going on in your life. We want to hear from you. And just know we're praying for you, and this will be over soon, and we'll be able to meet together at that time. So again, I love you. I'm praying for you. I'll see you then.